Spirit guides, universe, and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Gemini's highest good. Please can you give me 3 cards for Gemini's past, present, and future when it comes to finances? So education, career, and finances, please. First of all, for Gemini's past. The King of Swords. So using logic. This is swords energy, so it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's being cool, calm, collected, logical, even cold at times. It's being fully intelligent, doing research, working with the facts, working with, physical realities. It's not getting emotional. Swords are communication, they're information, they're strategy. Okay, so it's a very intelligent. You've been responsible if you're showing up as a king. You've been responsible, you've made tough decisions. A very, very mature energy, very aware of any pitfalls that could come up. It's a very wise, you've been incredibly wise and reliable and strategic. Very positive for the past. One for the present then. The Chariot. Determined. Okay, so major for Cancer. It's going for what you want. What do you care about? Because you are going for it. You're on the move. Okay, it's the race. Okay, you've entered the race. You are herring towards the finish line. Okay, wheels on fire. Determined for victory. Okay. You know what you want. You know what you want, Gemini. Notice that you're showing up as your air energy, air and water. When you bring emotion into the mix and it complements the thought, the logic energy, that's using both sides of the brain, isn't it? It's using the right and the left side. So you are utilising both of the twins in your light because you are a sign of 2 halves. It's a deadly combo for other people. The Fool, Aries energy, the Fool, major arcana. So the Fool is someone that is so confident that they are going to get a win when they move into this new phase. He's got the wand on his back and he's got a bag tied with everything that he needs in it. He's ambitious, he's majestic, he knows what he wants, he's going to get it. He's setting off with eager anticipation, like excitement. The Fool is ready to jump 2 feet into something, okay? So in terms of career, finance, school, uni, college, investments, you're ready to jump in. Potentially, if I'm thinking about all the possibilities, it could be starting your own business. It could be, it's definitely, if you look at what you've got, this is something you planned. It's not an accident. You've done your research, you've made moves, and you fully want this. And we've got a really nice balance of air energy, water energy, and fire energy. Gemini, you are the master of your own fate, It's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you because You're not kind of making moves blind. You're not kind of like being a loose cannon. You've done your research, so you know what you're talking about. Okay, so it could be investing in a business, it could be choosing a professional course, like management course, or if you're making a leap into another field, it's one that you've heavily researched, thought about, got the facts on, you know, you're making moves towards it. Could also be some kind of goal, within your current workplace. I feel like if it's a new phase or a new chapter, which is what the Fool is about, it's the start of a new cycle, I do feel like you could be changing workplace or changing. Sometimes you move to another department and you do something like totally, like your job description's totally different, but you're in the same company. It's a new phase, it's a new look at zero, so it's the start of a whole new phase. I'm trying to think what all the options are. Like sometimes you make a move to another country, like you get headhunted, don't you? To go and work in another country for another company. Whatever you're doing it with confidence and assuredness, you know. It's thought out, it's planned out. Could also be like investing in stocks and shares, investing in bonds. Sometimes you invest money in other people, don't you? Like you lend them money, could be a large amount of money, and then they pay you back with interest. This is what people do when they trust each other. But I don't feel that it's a Pentacles energy. I feel like it's something to do with your own trajectory. It's something you've planned. It's something you've gone about strategically, and it's underway, and you are literally embarking on. It is like, well done, Gemini, because it's self-assuredness and it's guaranteed success because of the way you've gone about it. Does that make sense? Very, very positive. Let's look at the present energy then, because that was a combo for the past. Oh my god, didn't even consider love. So it could be a passion project, but it could be a partnership. And I'm thinking a business partnership or romantic partnership. Okay, so this is the Two of Cups. So you could be building a business with a business partner. You could be investing money into somebody else's business venture, like a silent partner, or it could be a limited company. You could be helping to come up with a good business idea, for someone. This is two people that feel the same about one another. Okay, so if we're thinking about finances, you could be getting a house with someone. You could be moving in with them and putting your name on their mortgage. You could be putting your name on their rental. Or you could be starting a rental or a mortgage and adding someone else's name onto it, or getting it drawn up with someone. You could be starting a business with your husband or wife. Husband and wife teams are cute, guys. It really does bond people together. I think it really benefits people when there's a masculine mind and a feminine mind on a project, because you approach things differently and you challenge one another in a good way, So Gemini, you've got the King of Swords, the Chariot, the Fool. It's a brand new leap of faith into something. You could just be absolutely like loving your new workplace. You could be absolutely loving You know, like when a boss like accepts you into the fold and they're like really show their appreciation for you and you just click. That's one of the best feelings, isn't it? Or when you know like you're one of the favorites on a course like at uni, or like you know like your lecturer just buzzes off you because they know that you work hard, you care about what you do. Um, it could be like someone that's decided to mentor you, you know, to sort of like learn the ropes like of their business because they see you as like an employee that stands out. It's like harmony. This is like Two of Cups is like a harmonious alignment between two people where they each have feels or vibes for one another. You're on the same wavelength, you get it, you click, you think the same, you want the same. You could be the dream team. Sometimes that happens with someone who's not on your level. They support your role, or you support their role, and you just like the dream team. That's happened to me before. You know, where you're just like, shit, we're unstoppable. Like, I'll give an example. Like, if you're a teacher and this is your TA, or you're a TA and you've got a teacher that you just click with, or you're a teacher and you've got a head of department who you just click with, and it's like you both just get it. You just get it, and you work together dead well. If something's clicking here, and it could be you'll know what it is for you, but you've either moved to a new workplace, or you're getting a new home, or you could be buying a car. It's some new chapter, some new phase. You could be eloping with someone. You could be on a joint work contract. Those exist. Husband and wife work contracts get employed in the same workplace together. Let's get one for the future then. I bet you're dying to know what happens. Okay, we have. Okay, interesting one. We've got the Ten of Pentacles upright, lasting generational wealth. You've got that in combination with the Eight of Swords, mental entrapment. Okay, that is like when in your head you cannot stop thinking about this and ruminating on it, and you feel like there's no way out. It's like carrying a lot of mental burden, but it's an illusion. Okay, it's like your mind's kind of working against you a bit. Six of Swords, leaving the troubles behind. That's good. Queen of Cups, major empath. Okay, someone mature, someone responsible, someone ultra caring, someone very level with their emotions, very, very capable. They look like a duck or a swan, you know, calm on the surface. They just look calm all the time, no matter what's thrown at them. Doesn't mean that's the reality, okay? But they absorb drama and they emit calm. You should feel grounded around this person, right? For some reason, we've got that with the Four of Wands reversed. So that's like instability within the home, because four is a number of stability and Four of Wands is a home. So there's instability within the home. Perhaps it's been very difficult to obtain a house. You know, like the UK is so annoying. It's not like this in every country. I know in Italy they're not allowed to gazump, and a contract is binding once you've made the contract with the estate agent. They are, what's the word? They are also the solicitor. They're the estate agent and the solicitor in one. So there isn't all this huge drawn out process, and it's verbally binding. It's legally binding when you verbally, like, you know, when you shake hands on something, No one can kind of like, in the UK, it's not like that. It's not your house until you've signed on the dotted line. And people will just take offers that come in that are higher. You know, the solicitors draw everything out for weeks and weeks, not getting their end of things sorted. And they charge you like a buttload of money, like Ten of Pentacles upright, lasting generational wealth. Eight of Swords, mental entrapment. Six of Swords, leaving the worries behind. Queen of Cups, being an empath, being responsible, being caring. Four of reverse, it's a public union. If this is something to do with marriage and the home, because now it's showing up as we've got the Two of Cups and we've got a public union and a house. So I think, Gemini, I think you're joining forces with someone over a mortgage or a house, or it could be, yeah, that I think one of you, this often happens, right, that one of you has the deposit, you know, and someone else might have a slightly better salary, but you need the deposit. You can't obtain a mortgage, right, without the deposit. Or it could be that one of you has a family property that you're going to inherit, something like this. But let's get advice and see what is spirit's advice. I'm just trying to think of different. It's to do with a spouse and a property or a long-term relationship, you know, that's on the level of being a spouse. Right, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles as advice. So you might need to offer more money, or you might need to go and get a bigger deposit to reduce your mortgage. It's something to do with a larger amount of money. I mean, aces are helped along by the universe. It's luck and it's upright. So it's nothing to do with a loss of money. Your advice is to kind of gain more savings or gain more of a deposit or gain more of a salary, get a promotion. You'll find it a lot easier to obtain this goal that you've got. You definitely got your eyes on something. Could be with a water sign, or you could just be showing up as, it's like, yeah, it's something to do with getting a property with a love, someone that you're in love with. You might lose, yes, one might gazump you, or you might lose out on obtaining a property, but the advice is, or, you know, you're trying to search for, you know, you on a property search and you just keep viewing houses and you're like, we can't find one that we actually like, or we can't find one that's big enough, or like it'll say 3 bedroom and it'll be like a box bedroom, and you're like, what on earth, like that's enough to stand in, but it isn't enough to have as an actual bedroom. Sometimes you need to um, get into the next bracket, you know, where you can look at houses that are worth like 10 grand more, 20 grand more, um, up to 50k more. Like you need to get into like the higher bracket potentially in order to make this like dream a reality, because it's like, it's something to do with investment, finances. Like you've got enough, but you might need a tiny bit more to just push forward into that next bracket, and then you'll have more property to choose from. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'll have a different pool of property that you can look through and choose from. And I think this has been on your mind a lot, but you're coming out of it. That was very specific, wasn't it? It's just because we've got the Two of Cups, so it's a union, it's balance, it's two people being in love. And we've got the Queen of Cups, but then we've got the Four of Wands, so... And it's a financial reading, isn't it? So... The advice is the Ace of Pentacles. That's... You see, an Ace of Pentacles is a large amount of money. That's your advice. It's something to do with acquiring more money or offering more money. Sometimes you can, like, you know, offer even higher. You might need to go higher to secure. Right, I think we'll leave that there and we'll go on to